You believe you are good. You have collected the right words, like polished stones. Justice, courage, wisdom, temperance. You hold them up to the light. You speak of them. You write them down. You have built a museum of morality in your mind, and you are its proud curator. But a ghost from ancient Athens is laughing. A ghost who never wrote a single word because he knew that virtue is not a stone you can hold in your hand. It is the chisel that sculpts your soul. This is the challenge of Socrates. He did not come to give you answers. He came to expose the beautiful, hollow words that you have mistaken for truth. He was the physician of the soul, and his questions were a scalpel, cutting away the dead tissue of your self-deceit. He would walk through the marketplace and ask the great generals about courage. He would ask the politicians about justice. And he would watch as their eloquent speeches crumbled into dust, because their lives did not match their words. This is his timeless lesson. To know the good is to do the good. Anything else is just a performance, a shadow play for an audience of fools. You hold the blueprint for a magnificent temple. The design is flawless. It speaks of balance, of strength, of beauty. You spend your days admiring the blueprint, explaining its genius to anyone who will listen. But Socrates is not interested in your blueprint. He points to the empty field of your life and asks a simple question. Where are the stones? Your words are the blueprint. Your actions are the stones. The quiet act of honesty when no one is watching, that is a foundation stone. The moment of courage when fear is screaming in your ear, that is a pillar. The daily discipline to master your own chaotic desires, that is the mortar binding the temple together. Anyone can talk about a temple. It is easy. It costs nothing. But to live a life of virtue is to be the quarryman, the stonemason, the builder. It is the back-breaking, unglamorous work of building your own soul, one virtuous choice at a time. This is what he meant when he said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." He was speaking to the builder. You must examine every stone. Is this choice true? Is this action just? Does this thought create harmony? Because a virtuous life is a life of inner harmony. It is a soul that has been tuned, like a perfect instrument. Your thoughts, your words, and your deeds all resonate at the same frequency. This is the true reward of virtue, not the applause of the crowd, but the profound, unshakable peace of a soul in tune with itself. A life of vice, of words without deeds, is a life of discord. A constant, jarring noise between who you say you are and what your actions prove you to be. So, look away from the museum in your mind. Set down the polished stones of your opinions. The ghost of Athens is here, and he has only one question for you. He does not ask what you believe. He does not ask what you profess. He simply points to the temple of your life, to the choices you have made today, and asks, what have you built?